get organized here. Hello, beautifuls and beloveds. How are you today? This is, who am I? Noelle Rose Anderson, KL. You know, that's who I am. So, we're just having a lot of fun at this end. And obviously we don't take ourselves too seriously. But anyway, hi, I am the Dance Warrior, and I'm raw, real, and uncensored. And I like to bring to you things that are related to dance, dance tips, dance routines, our dance company dances that you can watch from home since nobody's going out anymore, exercise tips, food stuff, drama. Yeah, you know, the stuff's going on in my life. But it's important for you guys to know, as artists, what can happen to you if you're not careful. And, you know, I just want other people to know. Save you from the stuff we're going through, right? So, anyway, today I am going to talk to you about food and health with the food. Pretty much. Oh my God, it's been a long week. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few things that you can do very easily to boost your health. Now, nuts, as in peanuts, are very good for you, but please check with your doctor. If you have allergies, please don't eat something you're allergic to unless your doctor gives you the okay for some reason. I used to be allergic to pretty much everything. But I found a way to clean out my body from toxins. I found a way to keep my organs healthy. I found a way to, and all naturally too. And you know, maybe someday I'll share that too. But check with your doctor first. But let me show you a few things. Now these, can you see that? Let me get closer so you can see that. This, almonds. I love these. I used to be very allergic to nuts. Not anymore. These are so healthy. Nuts have a lot of great vitamins in it, especially zinc. So, if you eat about 20 to 25 almonds, you're going to get so much benefit in your immune system and health because it contains zinc. This, shake this is. Uh-oh. Decorating my bevel book. Can you see that? It's coconut. Shredded coconut. I love this. Not sweetened. I would much rather just drink from a regular coconut. And then, when I'm done, have one of my men folk break it open, you know, with the sledgehammers, and shave off the inside of the meat. But, you know, if you can't do that for whatever reason, buy shredded coconut. Health food stores, online, a lot of places you can get this. So you're going to get a lot of selenium from your nuts, peanuts, coconut. Hello. Very important. Selenium gives your white blood cells a boost. So it boosts your immune system to fight off free radicals, viruses, even bacterial infections. But please go to your doctor if you have a bacterial infection, if you need medication. Don't try to take care of it with food alone. Unless you've done it before and you know what your body can handle. I know what I can do. Alright. With weight loss, with these little guys, right? Almonds, nuts, they have the good fats that are important for your body. There was a movement that happened, I want to say in the 80s, late 80s, where you couldn't eat eggs, you couldn't drink milk, you couldn't have anything with fats. And all this packaged goods, processed food, I'm not disparaging them, this is the actual fact, they had a lot of them, or some of them, had a lot of trans fatty acids in them because of the oils that they were either fried in, cooked with, and that was unnecessary. So, I don't know who decided to stop it, but it was a good thing because people were having a lot of heart attacks, and if you looked at the boxes, it's like fat, 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 fat. You need good fats. So nuts, eggs, this all have good fats. If you don't eat the yolk, you're actually allowing the fats in the rest of the egg to actually do harm. So you need to eat both because it helps balance. It keeps the fats in check. I don't know. I never didn't not eat dairy and all this stuff, but check with your doctor. I know a lot of people have allergies, but I got over a lot of my food allergies, like I said, by cleaning out my organs and getting the toxins and crap out of my household and out of my life, and it worked. So this is an avocado, friends. I eat this. Oh, if you eat one before you go to bed, especially, it helps. I don't know why. It helps burn off the fat. It's really great though, and it's small. Fits in the palm of my hand. Very small. They come commando size too. I like small little things because I don't overeat, right? And you cut it in half, twist it off. You get the nut in one, the seed. This is actually a fruit. Anything with the seed inside of it is considered a fruit and not a vegetable. Twist it off, and I just eat it right out of here. You make guacamole out of it. That is such a nice snack food. Popcorn too, you know, you want to watch a movie with your family, just kind of hang out. Instead of eating very heavy towards the end of your day or night, that's also another thing too. Eat light, but this is a great little snack. Corn chips, or we use tortillas, and we just tear them. We learned that when I was in the cancer clinic in Mexico. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. And, you know, they know how, oh my God, did they know how to cook. God bless them. So I had to eat everything like sterile, not just healthy, but sterile food. Oh yeah, it was a trip. So, you know, I'll just eat right out of the skin, or I'll make guacamole. That's very healthy for you. What else? Fruits. Okay, that's a fruit, has a seed in it. Our other fruits. This has seen better days. It's obviously, we don't eat this now. It's so bruised, it's going to show up on the inside. Bananas are great. Potassium, just like a potato. A white potato has a lot of potassium in it. Red potatoes, I'm not sure about. I know they have some. But this is great. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, tell you what, it helps prevent strokes. This has a lot of similarities as aspirin does, you know. Helps prevent heart attacks. I think strokes too, right? Double check me on that, guys. So what I like to do is this will be my snack. You know, you can make a great, if you have a juicer, oh my gosh, you can make such a great juice. Just cut this open, throw it in there. Some people throw the whole darn thing in there. I'm like, I like to sterilize my food before I eat it on the outside, right? And this is great. You slice it open, and seeds, we actually use the seeds too. Make a juice out of it. What a nice little snack. You can even combine these three things and make an interesting little smoothie juice too. It's really a creamy texture. I've made dips. You know, you get some Hawaiian bread. Oh God, here we go. Hawaiian bread, and you get these and you blend them, and it makes such a great little dip. Right? It's fruity and creamy and just so amazing. What I want to show you, let me show you here. Let me just kind of demonstrate. If you want to clean the outside of the skins of your fruit before you eat them, so many people are concerned about pesticides and waxes, benzene. There's so much garbage that ends up on our food. How does this happen? So what you can do is you get either a very clean glass bowl, and when I'm saying clean glass, there is something that's called dirty glass that could be made with heavy metals that seep, or cobalt. You don't want to get cobalt in your system. It's very, very bad for you. And inorganic. I'll explain that in a minute. You want to be able to have something that you can test or get tested, or the product says absolutely no PCBs, no heavy metal seepage. It's very important nowadays. So some glasses still do seep heavy metals, so just be careful. you want some kind of a container, or if you have this really great porcelain sink that doesn't seep any toxins, use that, plug it up. What you want to do is put very hot water in it. So you can put all of your fruits and vegetables in it, and you want to use some kind of pot lid or something that won't seep either and hold your fruit down, because these things are so buoyant. They're like, woo! They like to float. That's how you can tell that this is real good food too. So you want to keep it in the water, so you need something to keep them down, or you could use your hand, put a non-seeping, non-latex glove, and you can just push it down. You don't want that stuff to get in your skin. It could be that toxic, guys. And have that in there for about a minute. Then you drain it, wipe them off really good, dry your food, and wait about 20 minutes and repeat it again. Now the second time you do it, you want to get a vitamin B2, B as in boy, and the number 2. And you're going to break that capsule open and just put a little bit in there. And a little bit of vitamin C powder too. Because what happens is the vitamin B2 actually kills the benzene. It breaks it down so your kidneys and liver can deal with it more properly. And it's not bioaccumulative that way. In other words, it's broken down so it can be flushed out. Just drink a lot of water. And yeah. So I learned that in the cancer clinic. Yep, I learned from the most prestigious, amazing doctors and scientists. So just passing that on to you. I didn't come up with it. We could probably put a link to this person's research, and it worked. We tested it. So there you go. So you're going to soak them twice, your fruits and vegetables. You want to do it again. 1 minute, hot water. Take them out, dry them off thoroughly, wait 20 minutes, repeat it again. The second time you want to put vitamin B2 in it. Or you can do it both times. I mean, I've done that too, the first soak and the second soak. And then chomp away. Yeah, how about that? I'd always wondered why my great-grandparents would soak their food and stuff. They knew. They didn't use B2. They didn't use vitamin C, but they soaked their vegetables and fruits, even the ones that they grew in their own backyard. And I'm like, all right, I don't know why you're giving your food a bath, but okay. Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, you weren't around. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. Yeah, I know it's a pain to have to do that, and you don't have to do it. I just do it, and I'm imparting my knowledge onto you in case you want to do it. Make your food clean. You are what you eat, very much so. So if these puppies have anything toxic in them or on them, you know. I think it also pulls out, the heat pulls out the food dyes too. I gotta double check on that. Because this stuff can have food dyes. Why are we dyeing our food? Come on, people. So stupid. I think butter looks prettier without it being dyed. You know, it's pretty much whitish, isn't it? Creamy white. It's really pretty. Instead of using annatto dyes. I mean, some of it's natural, but I mean, it's just like, just leave it as pure and as clean as possible. And a lot of companies have been doing that. I'm very proud, very, very proud of them. So the next thing we have to work on is salt, to make sure that there is no aluminum in our salt, because that's not good for you. And there's been a lot of research saying that it can be linked to a lot of brain diseases and kidney problems. So, you know, try to buy non-aluminum salt. Oh, before I close, I want to talk to you about all of this stuff. I keep mentioning heavy metals. Now, our bodies do need heavy metals, but we need them in the right form. We need them in the organic, edible, food consumable form for us human beings. So you have rocks. What do you think calcium is? It's, you know, metal, rock, all of this. Aluminum, cobalt, boron. I mean, it's all from the earth or something. I'm trying to explain this. Is that a good way to explain it?
Yeah.
So we need to be able to consume it in the proper way. Now, how do we get stuff in the proper way? Well, we have our animals that are our filters. So you have a cow, you have chickens, you have, you name it, any of the animals that are normal and safe to eat. They will eat the heavy metal in its inorganic form in a sense. They don't go around eating rocks, but they graze off of the food. So let me explain this better to you. We have plants, and remember the photosynthesis cycle that you hopefully learned in grade school, hopefully, and hopefully it was taught properly to you. Well, the plants absorb the metals. That's what our soil is. It's rock, it's all these things. It's the minerals, and it gets absorbed into the plant. If we eat the plant like spinach, kale, my last name. It sounds pretty, doesn't it? I'm a flower. Okay, so you can eat these things now. I mean, you're not going to go, I hope you don't go out and eat dirt. That's the inorganic form. We need some filter to filter it properly. So these leaves, it goes through, right? The sun gets the vitamin D, it's very healthy, and it makes the leaves a certain green color. They should be. A lot of stuff ain't looking right lately. Gee, I wonder why. Guys, look up. What the heck's being sprayed into our world is very bad. So we want to be able to eat these things, but properly. Okay? There was a big movement, I think, in the 70s. Wear copper bracelets. Remember that? You're absorbing inorganic metal. Copper is good for arthritis and all of that stuff, but let the plant absorb it, not your skin. Understood? So, you eat the plant. Now what happens if an animal grazes on that plant? Well, that's good, because then those vitamins are being filtered also, and minerals being filtered through the animal too. So we can eat those things. That's a safe way to consume it. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't wear any jewelry. Not even my own wedding ring. Why? Not because I'm mad at my husband, although that does happen. Hey, come on, who's married, right? It's because A, I dance a lot and I don't want to whack somebody, and I also don't want to tear my earlobe out, and I've got pierced ears, you know. I have to do certain things to the metal that I may wear on special occasions, so I can wear it. But this stuff is, if you're very sensitive to it too, and I learned this in the cancer clinic, my body was showing up positive for the gold, for my wedding band, and the nickel that was in my pierced earring studs. And, you know, I have this beautiful cross that I used to wear too, and it was all showing up in my body, and they're like, you know, you've got to be healthy before you can wear this stuff again. So check with your doctor on this. But we found certain ways that, you know, I can wear it if I want to, but I got so used to not wearing it that I just don't think of it anymore. There, see, you learned some fascinating, interesting thing now, right? You do know my humor, right? I can be facetious. I don't take myself seriously at all, guys. Oh, God. So, please understand the difference between organic and inorganic metals, because you don't want to be sucking on inorganic metals. So your stainless steel, make sure it's at a higher gauge than the soft metals, and you can test this very, very easily. Lick it. Do you taste a little metal aftertaste? Well, it's seeping. Don't use that. There are many companies out there, and I'm not going to name them. I can't do that anymore. I'm so sorry. Some of these companies I just adore and love. But there are a lot of great companies out there that make very high-end, expensive, very expensive, but high-end potware, cookware, utensils, all of that. And it doesn't seep because it's cured. It's a higher gauge, and you want to be able to have that. I think it's, was it 14/10? Is that right? We need to put it in the little description down below. But you want it to be as high a gauge as possible. So, yeah, very interesting, isn't it? So, check your cookware. right into some of these companies too. If you find something that is of lower quality, write into them. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to like say I'm going to file a lawsuit or something like that. Say, hey, look, I think you can do better. Why don't you do this? We've done it to some companies, and in some cases, some companies have like majorly improved. Good for them. You know, that's a good thing. So I just think manufacturing processes have come a long way. some of them, they need to come a little bit further and make sure that, you know, none of their products are making us have problems in any way, shape, or form. This is a no-brainer, guys. We really can have a great world here. We just need to pull it together and hold it together for just a little bit longer, right? Trying to think what else I can share with you. I have an idea for another video. So I'm going to check out, you know, have fun, and enjoy yourselves. If you have any, like, helpful tips that you've learned that I have not mentioned, share. Put them in the comments below. And, yeah, just be nice. Be nice. If you start calling people names or me, we're just going to delete your comment. We're going to take a screenshot of it, and we're going to send it into the government, and because we're not tolerating this stuff anymore. You know what? This is my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. And some of this is actually factual, too. Look it up. And, you know, I can show you everything I learned in the cancer clinic, and I'm going to stand proud on the fact that I helped heal my own body. Yes, I did. I partnered with all these wonderful scientists and doctors, and I was able to heal myself. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Check with your doctor, but do whatever you need to save your life and have a very happy, healthy life, okay? Love you guys. Bye.